What's up, YouTube? It's epicgameztv, and we are back at it again for another episode of All The Mods Arcana. How's everybody doing? Let me start off by giving you guys a big, huge wave. There we go. And yeah, we're just in our little mystical agricultural area. I had to throw some more stone seeds because I'm running into a bit of an issue, falling behind in my resources, and we need some more diorite. So with the stone and the quartz, we also doubled up our quartz, which is right over there. We're doing not too bad. I've got 1 1/4 stacks of quartz plus the seeds. Now in here we were working on this, and I'm kind of debating about tearing it down. But before I tear it down, because that's a lot of work to put it back up again if I don't like it, what I'm going to do is, on the last episode, we were working a little bit up here. Hopefully there's enough lighting up here. And I've got all the rest of the walls up and the windows. I've got to figure out what I'm going to do here. I'm thinking this might be a really cool place for a fireplace. So maybe we'll do like this really big fireplace. How many spots do we have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's a pretty big fireplace. And if we were just to take out, oh yeah, but we're going to have that, our entryway down here, right? Okay, so maybe, well, we can still do a fireplace. But I might have to do it a little bit differently. I think like a 3 wide would be quite nice. So we'll do like a little fireplace right here. But I still want to go do bookshelves. Maybe we'll have bookshelves only come out to as far as the windows to give us a little bit more space around here for some seating and stuff like that. Make it like a nice cozy little area to catch up on your reading. Now we do have this stone area here. And I think for now, we're going to leave it the way it is. I'm going to have to do something with this because that's spawnable areas. I don't have it really well lit. So let's just throw a couple of torches up here just to make sure nothing is spawning up here. Maybe I'll do this as my tier 3 subs. Now, I do have statue mod. I did add it to the server. I'm not sure if the developers have kind of stopped working on this pack. We've been sitting at version 9 now for 3 weeks or 4 weeks, and these guys usually at least every 2 weeks do an update. So we'll see what happens when it comes to that. But maybe this is a nice little area for my tier 3 members on YouTube. I only have one of those though, but maybe this will become like a members wall. Maybe we'll have our tier 3 member with a little statue and their Minecraft skin. And then if we get any more members, we'll put like signs up and stuff like that. And maybe this will become a YouTube members wall. Now we can do something else. Can we, what do we need for it? I'm trying to remember what it's called. I think it's called the camera mod. We could do something like this. And we could put a nice little picture up on here. Yeah, we got all kinds of options that we can do with this wall. I still got to put the railings up and finish this side. And, well, finish that side. And, well, go finish that side. But we've also been working on our Minecolonies. So why don't we jump into a time lapse. And I'll show you what the builders have been doing. You can kind of see it over my shoulder, but we're going to make that really quick glimpse.
Grab your stone and stack it high. We've got a town to fortify. Zombies groan and Endermen glare, but they won't get past what we prepare. Wizards need their peaceful sleep. Farmers want their cows to keep. So grab that pick and place that block. Let's build a wall around the clock.
Build the wall tall and wide. Keep the magic safe inside. Torch the path and clear the weeds. We're crafting walls to guard our deeds. Cobble wood or brick we shout. Build the wall the creepers out.
Over by the potion class, we're stacking bricks and placing glass. The alchemist can cast all day while we keep mobs well away. The blacksmith's hammer rings with pride as golems march along the side. Chanting rooms need peace to thrive, and we're the crew that keeps them alive.
Build the wall tall and wide, keep the magic safe inside. Torch the path and clear the weeds. We're crafting walls to guard our deeds. Cobble wood or brick we shout. Build the wall, keep the creepers out.
Raise the gate with redstone flare, archers posted everywhere. Moats and towers, watch them grow. Let the monsters know, no go! Now our town stands strong and proud, with magic bursting through the clouds. From potion labs to castle spires, we're safe behind these walls we wired. So when night falls and phantoms dive, we'll toast the walls that kept us alive. Adventure calls, but first we cheer for the wall builders far and near. Build the wall tall and wide, keep the magic safe inside. Torch the path and clear the weeds. We're crafting walls to guard our deeds. Shield the spells, defend with clout. Build the wall, keep the creepers out.
So, welcome back. That was kind of cool, right? Now, I know the walls basically don't have any more upgrades on it. We'll just turn the camera left and right here because, well, we're in free cam and we can do that kind of stuff. The walls don't have any other upgrades, but that is a guard tower behind me, and that still has upgrades. So that little top little house up there where the guard will stay nice and dry, well, that is still going to upgrade and get bigger and look cooler. And we're going to just take you for a little look. There you go. Free cam has been disabled. And we also upgraded these two buildings, but we're going to go inside here. So the only way to get up onto this wall is basically through these towers. And we got a little bridge over here. Oh, look, they just finished some more. Now, these long sections and this little level 1 tower, they take about 15 minutes. So if you look at the time lapse, you know, the time lapse is only like maybe 2.5, 3 minutes long, depending on the song length. They basically did the tower and this long section of wall in about 15 minutes of like real life time. But so right now with the two builders, we can do 2 sections every 15 minutes. So we just added another 2 sections here on the very end. One of them is this corner piece, which essentially starts off about here, maybe in this piece right here, and then just comes over to this piece right here, maybe. And then this curve is another wall section. So there are 3 pieces of wall section here, then the guard tower, and then another piece of wall section. So what I want to do is get 2 more builders up. They might be a little slower. We'll see. But I want to get 2 more builders up, and I want to work on our magic school. And I want to I figure it's probably going to take 2 or 3 hours, maybe even longer, to get some towers up and do the walls and stuff like that. But I want it all to match and join up to this. That is my goal and my plan, and I guess kind of my dream of what I'd like to see. And then we also have the stuff that's going on down below. We have 2 more buildings that we want to work on today. And the 2 buildings are these 2 over here. One of them is going to be a tavern. And it's got 3 levels that it can be built up to. And then the other one, I think is a house. I think this is one of the 3 houses, right? Yeah, this is one of the residents. So we have a tavern. We have 3 residents. We're only going to watch one of the residents get built because you guys don't probably care about watching 2 more time lapses of more residents, you know, the same stuff. So today I think what we'll do is we'll watch one of these get built because I don't want to drown you guys out with too many time lapse. We'll pick one of these, and then I think I'm going to set the other builder up to continue on. Maybe we'll get Tucker to continue on this wall piece down here. Maybe we'll do another curve here, and we'll just kind of snake this around. Or maybe Lucian was the one that was working on this. But either way, we'll get Tucker or Lucian to continue the walls over here, because that's Tucker's builder house right there. And then we'll get Lucian to work on the tavern, so the builders have a place, because we only have 4 colonists, they have a place to stay. And then when we finish this residence, I think we'll save the residence for the next episode. I think that's kind of a cool idea. I need these residents up and running because I need them for the builder's huts for inside. And then we upgraded these to a tier 2. Now, not much has changed. I'm surprised there's not a tabletop on here. But I think she has got a bug. We'll probably have to get her an apple and a carrot. Oh, she's just hungry maybe. Okay, she's not sick. Whew. That's a good thing. So we'll get her some food. And then this is the tier 2 storage area. So we got lots of these now. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then this is what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 26 racks in here so far. Not bad. We need to assign the courier. Manage. Oh, she's already assigned. Okay. I just saw her right there. So she's already assigned to this. Now, unfortunately, unlike some of the other ones, I don't see an architect's cutter in here. Maybe it's in the next upgrade. 14 more racks. Yeah, there's no cutter. Actually, we could even do this next upgrade. We could bring this up to a tier 3. There's no cutter in here. So I think what I want to do is put a cutter really close, maybe even, I wonder if it's probably gonna build out these corners here, because I see that it's getting prepped for some stuff. Maybe I need to put a cutter here. I wonder if there's a way for me to maybe work on this section of the wall. Another long wall. Think that's lined up? Looks lined up. We'll put another long wall. So let's go like this, and then we'll assign Tucker to this. So he's going to be working on this. I need my goggles on so we can see that. And then the idea, I guess, would be to put the gate right here, and we'll put a guard tower here. Oh man, it's tough because the gate's kind of cool too. But maybe we'll save the gate for the actual town. We'll put a guard tower here because we need to push the land anyways. Okay, sir. You have everything you need. Uh-oh. Oh, there you go. 100%. So you know what that means?
If you say so.
We're going to do a time lapse. Enjoy the time lapse, enjoy the song, and we will be right back.
We laid the stone, we raised the beams, chiseled dreams from pickaxe gleams. With oak wood floors and lantern light, our tavern shines through every night. We've got a sign that swings in breeze, a roaring fire and comfy seats. So travelers, miners, come on through. There's a mug of mead just waiting Welcome to the Block and Brew, where the ale is cold and the friends are true. Drop your gear, take off your shoes. We've got beds upstairs and a rooftop view. So bring your tales and stay a while. Adventurous behind these tiles. Ba-da-ba-ba, ba-da-ba-ba, ba-ba-ba-ba-da-ba-ba. We've got cake stacked 5 blocks tall and jukebox tunes that fill the hall. A parrot's dancing on the bar and someone's writing in from afar. The walls are lined with books and maps and creeper-proofed with clever traps. If you need a sword or stew or clue, you'll find it here at the Block and Brew. Welcome to the Block and Brew, where the ale is cold and the friends are true. Drop your gear, take off your shoes. We've got beds upstairs and a rooftop view. So bring your tales and stay a while. Adventurous behind these tiles. Redstone lights and banners fly underneath a pixel sky. From far off lands they find their way to laugh and build and maybe stay. Welcome to the Block and Brew. Our tavern's home to me and you. From jungle biomes to deserts too. You're always welcome, yes it's true. So raise a toast, let spirits rise under Minecraft's blocky skies. Ba-da-ba-ba, ba-da-ba-ba, ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba.
Okay, welcome back. Now, this is the tavern, and that person, Braxton, is actually one of the wandering NPCs that shows up at the tavern. Now, this guy, well, and other people, I think maybe only 1 or 2 show up at this stage of the tavern, but you can recruit them to join your colony. You can see their stats, like he's got high athletics, better strength, a lot better than the ones that actually come from here, or the ones that are grown via the babies. But you have to recruit him. This guy wants ancient tomes. Now, I don't have 9 ancient tomes, and I probably wouldn't waste them. No offense to Braxton, but I probably wouldn't waste them on him. But this is how you can get some higher tiered. And one of the other things you can notice is the reason why his stats are so good. You see his feet? Yeah. So depending on how rare the NPC is that's coming, which means basically how good his stats are going to be, is going to be based on his boots. So you'll see them wearing leather, iron, gold, even diamond boots. I don't know if they go much higher than diamond, but you'll see them wearing boots. Probably means that they have some pretty good stats. Now, this is a good place to start for your colony. It gives your 4 starting colonists a place to sleep. So we got our 4 beds up here, and if we look at who is sleeping here, we have assigned citizens 3 out of 4, the 2 builders, and the courier. Now, the reason why the other colonist that we have is not staying here is because the guard towers that we're using, since we've changed, like the other guard tower didn't have that option, but these ones have a bed in them. So the guard towers will actually be living in this actual tower right here. So that's kind of cool. So that means when we build this one over here, on the other side of Tucker there. Then we'll have another guy who can sleep there, and they don't count towards our total bed count. So we'll have 4 there, and then we're gonna have 2 other people, so that'd be 6 without even having a house. So that's pretty cool. So we'll get some more guard towers up. We will do residents. We're gonna need to level those up. We have a level 3 builder, so we should be able to get some of these buildings up to level 3. But I think so. A new child has been born, Alfred. He will take a spot up in the tavern, and then eventually he'll probably become the next guard, unless we use him for something else. We're gonna jump down here because I need to go work on some more diorite. I meant to do that a little earlier because these guys are gonna completely destroy me on diorite. Sorry, sir. We need this. We'll put that stack up there, and we'll see how much we can make. Well, it's not bad. We filled up our stuff with it. Now there's your polished diorite. I need to get rid of something that's on me. What can I get rid of? Let's get rid of the paper for now. So what we can do is make some more polished diorite. I'm trying to figure out, did I pick up the... Oh, we picked up the paper again. That's why. There we go. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this stuff... Oh, I think it's easier to go this way. Because this is polished diorite and it uses so much of it. We're going to put this in our warehouse. Right here. There we go. And the walls are requiring a whole bunch of dirt. So I'm going to move the dirt and we're going to move bricks. I have this. We'll take 1 stack of that. That's basically 9 stacks of dirt. Actually, we'll take 2. And then I don't know if I have any stone in here. It's all wood. That's all the plant stuff. I don't think I have any stone. What I should be doing is automating this. I don't seem to have a stack in here yet either. Let that cook. But I think that basically takes care of majority of what we're doing. Now, of course, I need to make some stairs because if you look here, we have cobblestone walls, cobblestone, but we also have stairs here. And then we have some upside down diorite stairs. We have some andesite walls. So the idea is to basically just make sure that there's a ton of stuff inside here. Take care of everything it needs. I don't know. I think we did quite a lot today. Maybe just go grab this apple. We'll figure out where we're going to put this restaurant, and then we'll call it a very successful episode. I think I put some planks in here. I didn't, but we do have some wood somewhere in here. Okay, this will work. Get some planks here. Thank you. And we'll plot out a restaurant. There we go. And what do we need for the hospital? Oh, I need to. The hospital is locked behind the university. Now, I do want to do the university, but I want to work on those walls before I do. And that should be just a book, or it's double books. Okay. Because I think what we're going to do is this area that's basically open down here, we're going to put the school, the library, and the university. So the villagers from Minecolonies will have a place to study, grow up, all that kind of stuff, get a really good education. And if we find any of the gifted ones from the Minecolonies, they can just attend this lovely school here that we're building. And now that I'm looking at it, I kind of feel like I should have went with dark oak. Or maybe not have used stripped wood. Because I used stripped wood on this. Something to think about. Okay. Let's find a home for this restaurant. And then we're going to call it an episode. So I'm thinking if we put it maybe across from the town hall. Let's go take a look here. We don't want to be in the way of the walls. There is a little bit of a spot here. We could kind of fit it somewhere in this little spot here. And I left. I did. I don't want to run. Well, I guess I have to run back because I don't have enough. I don't have any stone on me. Oh, but we have one here. Woo! Yippee for backups. Okay, so we are looking at restaurant. Now, they only have one restaurant, and it looks like it's got a pretty big footprint. Where is the entrance? Looks like right here. Now, it's got. I think it's going to have a seating area. Well, maybe not. Got a couple of doors, though, so the seating area looks like it's up front. Interesting. Let's turn this around. Okay, so I have to remember that there's a back stair for the tavern. But this wall ends right here. We could just fit it in here nicely. There's probably enough space here. That's all lined up with those ones. That should be good. Yeah, I think right here would be a good spot. And we'll have the, hopefully we won't be in the way of the next section of walls. Okay, let me just place this here. Level 1. Now we're not going to build it right away. I need to look at this section here of the wall. I think we're going to go... corner B. And if we rotate it, oh yeah, see, it's gonna clip just a little bit. Okay, so I'm gonna need to move this. Well, I guess the other option is we could move it there. There is that little single wall section. We could probably slide in between. Because this shouldn't make a difference. So why don't we put it right here? Let's put that there. And then right in this one little spot, we need, I think it's classified as a plug. If we just go like this, and we push this down, that should help us connect. Okay. So there should be a little plug here, connects the two walls together. And then the curvature here, if we put on the goggles again, everything should line up nicely. So the plug is that little piece right there. And we have a turn here. And then we could probably just do maybe even just a hard turn right here. Corner, corner A, I think. And if we just spun that around, no, that's not going to work. That's going the wrong direction. We need a different corner. Oh, we could put a tower too. There's dirt on that side. Oh, this is a... Oh. I see, I see. So what we could do is turn it this way. I guess we want it right there. Oh, it's not going to line up properly because of... Okay, so we're going to need a plug right here. Because I think it's going to destroy this. Actually, we should be okay. Because that's normally... Okay, we're gonna take a guess that that's gonna work. And then we need a wall section on this side. I'm gonna put that there. Build building. Okay, we're gonna end it right here with a lovely backdrop of these guys doing some work. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the episode and how the colony is slowly coming together. I don't normally start with so many walls. I usually do that later. Maybe it's a good thing that I'm kind of doing it now, so that I know where our building area is on the inside. But we've got to work on roads, all that kind of stuff, all in time. It's got lots of work to do. So with that, I'm epicgameztv, and we are we just looking right? Nope. All right, here. You guys have a super fantastic day, and we'll see you in our next episode. Bye for now. Hey, if you're not already subscribed, what are you waiting for? Hit that subscribe button. Come on, just down below. Just hit it. And leave a comment, give it a thumbs up. Help push our content out to the world. Much appreciated. Thank you guys so much for watching. And we're out of here. Take care, folks.